Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. We say that and say apostles and elders are great, Mr. Well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth. We say salutations to the Akamas, they push you in the truth and say day in and day out. You know, constantly in season and season, we say shalom. You know, once again, going into some scriptures here and touching upon, you know, the George Floyd murder that was committed, you know, on the Israelite, you know, from Esau. And as you can see, you know, there's a video showing what went on, that, you know, how they killed him, you know. And hey, I would like to open with a scripture here. This is Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So it says, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And that is it there. Because then in the day, these officers were just fired. They wasn't committed for murder. They wasn't put on a murder trial. They wasn't locked up, you know. And if you go back about a month back, you had a big incident with the Aubrey murder, where he was running and he was chased down and killed, right? And you know, the thing about it is this, is that this is what the scripture says. Say, who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They ain't hold themselves guilty for this. When you watch the video, you can see the joy. You can see the joy in the Edomite face when the camera hit him. You know, you actually see the joy in his face. He was happy with what was going on, with what he was doing. You know, it had an officer that was working in the force came out and say that he exposed the system. He came out and say that it had something going on, that the officers were sent to actually kill more of the Negroes, Latinos, and natives. You understand? They were sent out to, when you see these people, you see these kind of people, lock them up, you know, treat them bad, you know, kill them if you have to, whatever it is. You know, there was an article about some months back, right? And yeah, we don't know. There is that perpetual hatred that Esau have for his brother, you know, and the scripture said that. The scripture said that. And hey, seeing that, you don't know, hey, you don't get tired. Esau know who's the children of Israel. Esau know who's the children of the Lord. Because when I remember reading an article where he said that that was an agenda that they had also go for these people, is because hey, they know. I mean, many time we are at the end, you know, Jacob's trouble arising. You know, this is a perfect example, and this the people that the Edomites that agree. We don't know Edomites would agree with Edomites, right? They would, right? And you see after this that plenty protests and plenty things are rising, you know. Jake finally going to realize that Esau don't love him, don't like him. They don't. And that's the thing, and they get in mind that you all continue saying love, but these people don't love you all. They don't. I was watching one of the live streams, and where the protests are going on, right? And that comment a woman make, and I think somebody ended up screenshotting it. There a comment a Edomite woman made that kill all Negroes, you know, they should be killed. And when the person going back to the profile, you see it was a Edomite woman, right? And it just show you how Esau think about us, how they think, you know, how they watch us. At the end of the day, they get plenty of these so-called Edomites who even saying bring justice. They happy that you know that this Jake die, you know, they're happy. You know, one of the things Esau love to say is that they should comply with the officer. But when you watch the whole video, that is what he did. He did comply, but he was still killed. And that is that word, perpetual hatred. You understand? So let's reading over Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. It says, who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Yeah, right? So who possesses slay them, we see in that, and hold themselves not guilty, and we see in that. because what these officers did is that they commit murder, right? And they just get fired. So you don't see they ain't holding themselves guilty, come like they was doing their job to kill another black man, you know, to kill another Jake. And when I watch you officer face, you could see that hey, he had no remorse. He had no feelings. It was like it is what it is with him. And they even went and pulled back up some they went and pulled back up some pictures, you know, of this particular officer, and you know he's a hardcore Trump follower. You know, them MAGA hat wearers and so forth. You know, that is what he is. So you could see he wouldn't feel any sort of way towards Jake. He wouldn't feel no sort of way. They have their agenda to complete. You know, and it's all the Lord's will. The scriptures say, "Shall evil be done in the city, and have not the Lord done it?" That's roughly paraphrasing, right? But hey, Esau, you all got to get this in your mind that Esau, they don't love us, they don't like us one bit. That hatred will continue forever, the scriptures say. Hey, let me get that. Right, let me jump to it one time. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end. And that's the thing, it's a perpetual hatred. So when you look at perpetual, it means everlasting. You know? Right? It means like everlasting. It say eternal. They say a continuance. Always. Right? It say lasting, long time. It say no vanishing point. You understand? So you get the point when the scriptures say a perpetual. They say because when the scriptures say perpetual, you get the point of how long and how deep that hatred is from since the beginning. Right? It say here, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end. So that they shed the blood of the children of Israel, and that is what they continue doing. And you've seen it here, and they will continue doing it because of that perpetual hatred that they have. You know, let's read through some of the comments here. I like how this person say, it looks like he enjoyed murdering him. I bet he has done it before. Which I think they also said that this particular officer, he had plenty cases before with abuse of power, and doing the same thing, right? Let's say four officers brutally killed a black man. Government, yeah, let's just fire them, not jail them. And that is the thing. Going back to the Zachariah, hey, they hold themselves not guilty. You understand? And that's just what it is. The fact that he was saying he can't breathe and the other police officers just standing there is disgusting, and that is just it. We feel. Were they supposed to have some remorse? No, what they have is a perpetual hatred. So what remorse would they show? What remorse would they show? You know, what love would they show? They wouldn't. The scriptures make it plain and clear, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end, and a perpetual hatred is there. You can't deny that, you can't turn around it. So why would he remove? For what our officer feeling in him is happiness that he doing that. He wouldn't feel no other feeling. You know, he wouldn't feel no other feeling. That is just the way it is. Right? That's just the way it is. What do you expect him to feel? And as I say, you have the people who would agree with him. So like, you know, everybody want them charged for murder, but hey, so going back into Ezekiel 35, chapter 35, it says, therefore as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Understand? Thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. You know, and this is making it quick terms. Mount Seir is Esau, right? Edom. They say, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and he shall know that I am the Lord. So hey, at the end of the day, he's sort of pay for the things he do, and the Lord making it plain and fair that the destruction that are coming to them soon. You understand? But hey, these things will happen because hey, they hate us. They already know. Hey, go straight back to when you read Genesis, the blessings, you know, the blessing that Jacob take, you know. Let's jump to our quick scripture. Jump to our quick scripture. This is Genesis chapter 25. I'll read. Let's go straight to the point. 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So it says, the scripture say, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. You understand? I was going into Esau and Jacob, and I see 2 nations. So you see, and what you see in here in this picture is 2 nations: Esau, Jacob. You can't get around that. You can't. Right? So yeah. Hey, your perpetual hatred will continue until the end. Until Yahweh Hashem shall come back and clean this place out. Make Edom desolate. You understand? Hey, don't feel hey, at the end of the day, these scripture say what the cup shall be passed on to them. So to get up, your time is coming soon, Esau. Soon. You understand? Soon. You know, so that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Kodash. We see them on the apostles and elders agreements rule well, and salvation. So they are coming, pushing wood on the truth and say, Dean and the out. You know, concealing season and season, we say, Shalom.